Ooh! Ooh! Some thump out of a lie. But yours is all nicely pressurized. Two different tones, like it is. You go walk up the just like Greetings, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, likers, dislikers, commenters, new subscribers, solo subscribers, and just generally anybody who watches these videos. Welcome back. Incoming! Woo! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, that was my mate Alistair, and that's his new bike he got. It actually sounds really nice. Really nice. I must test ride it immediately in the summer when it's warmer, drier, and rideable. No, it's rideable now. I want to have it full power. Rah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I found an advantage of doing the daily vlogs, and that is if there's something that happens, say between your video being released and the few hours before you're recording the next one, taking into consideration I am not recording these 2 videos a day. It's normally 1 video a day, edit, upload, release. Is your ability to cover more current affairs. It's one of those things that I did actually for a while struggle, because I tell you, it was like you trying to find something relevant to talk about, talking about it, uploading it, sitting, waiting, making sure it's all correct, and then to find out that yeah, that topic's dead, buried, and disappeared. Video suffers. And there's nothing so fresh at the minute as that famous Ballymena man who threatened to, or who said he walked around the streets for a week looking for a black man to start on him so that he could beat him to death. If you don't know who I'm talking about by saying that, that man was a very famous person called Liam Neeson. He's a Ballymena man, he's a Northern Ireland man, and generally, to be honest, I would have hated to bump into him when he was going through that. Now, he did state that it was due to, there was an emotional situation that put him in that frame of mind, and at that time he wasn't in the right frame of mind. So he walked around with a club, a big wooden club, just waiting for a black person to start on him, so he could hit them, so he could beat the death out of them. I think it was something to do like something happened to a friend, or it was someone close to him, obviously, or something to do with him, or something happened that forced him to have that reaction. Now, from then, he did say that he has seen the errors of what he said, but at the minute in the world, there's all these woke people who just, they go onto your Twitter from like 2000 and, well, since Twitter started, and oh, look what he said this isn't fair, The idea is he had actually said it to a journalist. Probably the wrong person to say that sort of stuff to. Knowing that it would probably end up in paper, the internet. And we all know once it hits the internet, you're doomed. But I'm sure the big man didn't. The big man has had the demons in his head, and he's fought those demons and he's came round. You know, it's a bad situation to be in, having them thoughts, but it's a bad thing even voicing them these days. Big yellow helmet, you can't even see me coming. And yeah, my headlights on. But I'd say the big man's paid his dues. Everybody's had their 2 cents worth now, and I think it's about time just laid the rest. I'm sure he'll be pulled over the coals as usual. But what I was saying about being news being fresh is exactly that. That story to me broke last night or the day before or the night before, and then I seen it and it was still pretty relevant. By the time I post this, it's probably not relevant no more, but you'll never be relevant at that time. You'll never have the time unless you're a full-time YouTuber and your head's buried in the internet for the whole day. Could he actually overtook that person? I actually think I'll be quite glad when I just go back to my own little upload schedule, because it's a bit it's a bit hard doing a daily vlog when you haven't got the time. I hope this comes out. That has to be the funniest thing I've seen all week. That's my mate Gareth, by anyway, before anybody else says I'm harassing people. Yeah, so the dailies wants to stop. I'm going to try and get some sort of upload schedule, if it means videoing all the time and uploading. Sitting last night trying to edit the Tracer, the test ride video on the Tracer, and I must have fell asleep like 8 times. What I have noticed as well is there's a very tiny core of people who, if you don't get onto their feeds every day, they'll watch but they'll not comment. But if you're on their feeds every day around the right time, you'll get a comment from them. So yeah, the daily has really opened my eyes to where the traffic's coming from, the age of the traffic. My goodness. I think the male audience is like 35 plus, and the female audience, I actually have a female audience and they're like 18 to 22 or 21 or something. I'll stick a picture up so you can see it. Don't forget to like, comment, and if you haven't already, subscribe. It doesn't take much, and I'm coming to the end of the daily, so I'll not be in your sub box as much. I know, it's gutting, but don't forget, keep it lit. And if you can't keep it lit, I'll send Liam Neeson round with a stick. Incoming!